Welcome to Bubba Rob's Carnivore Journey. Hello everybody, it's Bubba Rob. How's it going? Everybody doing good today? I hope so. Geez. What's on my mind today? What's on Bubba Rob's mind today? Again, I'm in deep thought. You know what that is? That means trouble. It means I've been thinking. Anyways, I'm going to release this on my tomorrow morning. It'll be my birthday. So I'm going to say happy birthday to myself. And I'm actually going to release at the end of this what my weight is to let you know if I made it already to my goal weight of 315 pounds or not. But, you know, I actually spent some time writing something here, and I'm going to read it out, so if I'm going down like this, you know what it's about, because sometimes I can fly at things and make a lot of sense of things, but then sometimes I actually have to write something out and to have it a real sense to it, a sense of purpose. Okay, so anyways, last night I had a terrible sleep again. I woke up at 1:30 in the morning. Excuse me. And I couldn't get back to sleep till around 5 o'clock. It sucked. I was so tired from the increase in training I've been doing. I've been doing a double split. So I'll do cardio and yoga stretches in the morning. It takes me about 50 minutes. And then 4 nights a week I go in with my son and we do some bodybuilding exercises and some weights and have at it. We work pretty hard. Last night, you know, I trained so hard with my son, especially on my biceps. My last exercise, I did a strip set of cable curls with a cable machine. And geez, I dropped the weights all the way down to where I'm moving nothing and I could barely move my arms up, and you know, it felt really good because I was so tired before I went in. It felt really good that I actually had the energy and the intensity to get it done. But doing so, I thought for sure I'd really have a good sleep until hell was frozen over this morning. But you know, that just didn't happen. And what I've noticed from, you know, my carnivore journey, and I've seen this in other people's videos, and I talked about it myself, is that I've had a real huge reduction in the actual amount of sleep that I have. Now, I'm finding out for myself, and I'm not going to talk for anybody else because they say they have all this energy and whatnot, but I find if I'm exerting the energy out and, you know, having the old warrior's mindset and cracking the whip and getting the job done, I'm finding I'm really I can be quite tired. And, you know, what I'd like to know from others out there is, are you having the same issue? I believe it's more common than not. You know, I believe it could be good, it could be bad. I mean, is maybe the actual quality of the sleep that we're getting with the lesser amount a better quality than not? I'm really not quite sure on that. I'm unaware of any studies that have been done on it, and there hasn't been, so I don't know. I just don't know. All I know is years ago when I trained hard and the carbs were in my diet, I never felt this tired. That's just the truth. People won't like me saying it, but it's true, and I believe it's got something to do with the glycogen synthesis in the muscles, something like that. That's just me. If I'm not a qualified doctor or research analysis or biochemist or anything, but all the lessons I've learned is all from bro science and reading countless articles over the years. I'm basically, you might as well say I'm 57 now. I first started training with weights when I was in my mid-teens. I had an old Weeder set that was a plastic set filled with concrete. No, it was a York set, pardon me. And then when I started doing karate when I was 18, they had weights in there, and I gravitated towards that. And by the time I guess I was 18, I started training at the old Iron World gym, which was a really hardcore bodybuilding powerlifting. And then went from golds, then to golds, then Odyssey, and so on and so on and so on. So I've been around it for quite a while, and I may not look it right now, but I don't really give a shit about that. That doesn't affect my knowledge base or what I've learned over the years. And I'm just finding that training now that I'm on the carnivore diet is definitely quite a bit different than when I wasn't. That's just a fact. I just personally don't have as much energy, and I certainly do go at it. So, I don't know. Maybe people won't like me saying it, but that's just what I found, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna get to find out what's really going on. Maybe it's got something to do with my age. I don't know. I really don't know. But one thing about my journey is I really want to get back to where I was when I was younger, as close to it as I can. Will I get back there? I really doubt it. Percentage wise, I'm not sure. It might be 50%, might be 70%, might be 80%, but it's important for me to prove to myself and give the best effort I can to see how far I can take it. It's about putting the work in, right? Having that mindset. I've been for years now working on myself, also with philosophy and counseling, and reading tons and tons and tons of books, and trying to redefine myself and my thought process so that I can become a better person, to not allow the things in my past affect me in a negative manner. But the one thing that hasn't left me, and this might not be very stoic, but is the willingness to compete. And you might find this kind of a funny thing for me to say, but I mean competing with life and pushing forward. Every day I get up, my pain hasn't completely subsided. It's better, arthritic pain. Am I doing better? Yes. But what I understand is that pain is an obstacle, and I have to work my way through it if I want to get better. There's no choice. There's absolutely no choice. You just can't give up. You got to keep going. I feel I've let myself down over the years, which I'm getting myself back. I appreciate. I had to pull the numbie out of my own mouth. I've had to learn to recognize what my triggers are to push forward. You have to be willing to do that. It just doesn't work by leaving things up to somebody else or to an entity or anything like that. You really need to focus on changing your habits and getting your mind in order. Because the one thing about myself I've learned is I have to take 100% responsibility for everything in my life and my actions. Anything that's ever happened to me that has led me to where I'm at today is based on decisions I've made. You know, we have to look into ourselves before we look at others. We have to change ourselves first. We can't make any changes till we're better, especially in society or for others to set an example. We can't blame the government for everything that's gone on in our lives, right? You have the knowledge now to make a change, right? The only way this community should be able to grow and make a change and make a difference is for everybody to get healthy. You know, you have to be present. I don't see where and I have my own let's say I don't appreciate what the government's done and what the government pushes, but I don't see where it gets any of us ahead if all we do is bitch and complain about what the government does. I think it's time that we need to, as far as, big pharma or agriculture, or even maybe, not enough support from, say, the cattlemen's associations or whatever it is. We could blame Bill Gates. All you're doing is taking the responsibility away from yourself, and you're not making the change. You're taking your mind away from what's important. You're taking your mind away what's in front of you, what you need to do. I hope more people understand that. How long do we feel sorry for ourselves and allow those corporations to take up space in our minds? You're defeating yourself. You go ahead and succeed. Get your health in order. Get your thoughts in order. And be strong. Then go after the government. Right? You got to set that example. Set example to others so that other people will follow suit and champion the change. That's what's got to happen. We could all give one another's a big kumbaya and huggy and all this stuff, and I love you and call you brother and all this stuff, but reality, we don't really know one another. We're here on YouTube. We may talk on the phone, right? But where the proof in the pudding is when you can look out in the mirror in the morning when you get up and you see that change, you feel that change, you've been committed, you've put the work in, you've got the mindset. When you have a slip, you know how to deal with it. You get on with it and take care of business. It's really important. What can I say? I hope I didn't piss anybody off, but I think sometimes I even need to spank myself, put myself over my own knee. Because I tend to forget it. I'm calling myself out. I am. I'm no different. But anyways, get to my weight. So, Sunday when I weighed in, I was 318 pounds, and I kind of talked about this in my video a couple days ago about the warrior's mindset. And you know, I was really worried whether or not I was going to make the weight or not. I didn't think I was going to do it. And as my son told me, he says, "Papa, you still got 5 days." So it's going to sound like Groundhog Day when I repeat this, but I changed my training. I didn't increase my food. I didn't decrease it. I put the work in. I started doubling up on the workouts and my intensity. Maybe that's why that's why I'm so tired today. Yeah, so I actually weighed in today, and I was 314 pounds. So I dropped 4 pounds in 4 days by sucking it up. What can I say? I made it. I didn't think I was going to make it. It proves one thing about bro science. And you people can have all these theories out there, and you can be these wonderful gurus. Tell you what you need to do. But the one thing I know about weight loss is, especially when you hit a stall, our body adapts to whatever we're doing. And if you want to create change, you have to change something. That's just like life. It's not a rocket science. You don't have to go to extremes. You just have to either put a little bit more effort in, change a little bit with your food, maybe change your stress levels, all that stuff. Okay? So I'm going to say happy birthday to myself. I really want... Oh, before I forget, please hit the like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the new subscribers I got this week. Janet wrote me a lovely note today. She's been with me since the beginning of my journey. I just love it. It makes me tickled pink. And I got a really nice message from Maria Nilsson, I believe, from Sweden this morning, telling me her dog says hello. Hello, dog. Sorry, I don't know your name. If I knew where you were, I'd send you a doggy treat, okay? Okay. Well, I'm going to wish myself a happy birthday. And I love everybody. I hope everybody succeeds. Some of you will, some of you won't. If you need a word or something, I've got my Instagram link on all the videos in the description. So if you wish to send me a message, that's fine. If you don't want to put something on the channel, I'll get back to you the best I can. I'm here to help myself and help others the best I can, because I want to succeed and I want you to succeed. Okay? So remember, to be a good person, good carnivore, good stoic, good bluesman, good biker, good rainbow warrior, whatever your is, the most important thing is to be kind. Along with being kind, be honest, be truthful, especially be honest with yourself. Okay? Love you all. You have a great day. Take care of yourself and keep up the good work. Okay? Counting on you. Okay. Bye-bye.